Yes, me fears.
Hi guys, hello. Look who's back because he looks like an angel. Trying okay, we're trying to get some. I think it's your side, right there.
Now the sun's coming through this way.
Is it?
That's where the sun's
Okay, let
coming
me
through.
try and.
Whiten me out.
Can you see yourself now?
Okay, now I can see
You
myself.
can see yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Hi guys, how you doing? It's your girl DD and your boy.
And your boy Samson X.
And together we're gonna
Go
get it. Guys, it's a privilege and it's amazing to be here. Just to be here. You know, it's been a while, it's been a few months since we've done these Go Get It's, and the previously, as you know, Samson was he left to do his own thing and continued his journey. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, guys, we're back. A lot has happened, a lot has been going on, but you know what? Glory to God, you know what I mean? We're here, you know what I mean? And we're here to continue to do what we need to do, guys. So we just want to say thank you for joining us. Thank you for still keeping subscribed to us. You know, we never gave up on us. And thanks for your support on the flip sides of TikToks and also on the groups of WhatsApp. We want to say thank you for that as well. Um, yeah, guys. So we're here, we're back here again. You know, what I mean, Thursdays. You know, what I mean, originally, I'm not sure if Samson's going to be every Thursday. He'll let you know about that.
Definitely.
But we're back on. We're back here, and we're here to bring some new freshness to it as well, and everything like that. So we just want to say thank you, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave your comments, and tell a friend to tell a friend. You know, we appreciate it, and we just want to see the channel go large. We want to see we want to see it just that's better in it. Oh dear.
Always gonna knock it.
Okay.
Okay, we can work with that.
Okay. Yeah. So we just want to see it go large. We just want to bring different flavor to what we want to do. So basically, Samson, you want to say anything? You want to? How are you?
Well, I'm good, you know, living and breathing,
Yeah,
can't complain. And I gotta say, it's good to be back in the hot seat.
Definitely,
we're
definitely.
Gonna chop it up, talk all kinds of positiveness, and just
that is it.
Get it off our chest, and we invite you to get it off your chest in the comment section. Don't be afraid to come through, say a little something,
definitely,
and we can all do it together.
Yeah,
as God intended.
Amen. That's right. We got to get up and we have to go get it. You know, we can't just be, in each and one of us, there's a go getter. You know what I mean? Go set a go getter. Do you know what I mean? And and every life has a purpose and a meaning. It's just for you to tap into and to analyze and to investigate and invest in who you are. Do you know what I mean? And once you can realize that the potential that you have within you, it will come out. Do you know what I mean? So the reason for being away wasn't because we gave up on the go get it. It was the simple fact that we just had to take time out, because being a YouTuber, it's not easy. There's so many things that you have to work on. There's so many new adventures, new corners, new things that you have to try and experience, to think, what can I do to liven up the group? What can I do to invest in this? What can I do to keep the viewers interested? And that's why we need your input, guys, to kind of help us. Do you know what I mean? We need your help and your investments. Like, what do you want to hear? What do you want to see? What motivations do you need? What are you going through? What you're experiencing? What is your lows? What is your highs? We want to just collab together. It's not only just about us sitting here. It's not just about us sitting here and then just doing, just tutoring. The group is about all of us collabing together, and that's what we want to do. And we're going to bring the Go Get It onto TikTok as well. So obviously, we'll be talking about groups, and that's going to be very interesting because we're going to get a lot of people. We're going to get a larger platform of people going to have a lot to say.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
they're gonna have a lot to say. So
You know, both positive and negative, unfortunately.
oh
But
gosh, you
just block
know,
them out. That's all you gotta do. Block them out.
yeah, you know, just take it as was it what they called it, constructive criticism?
Yeah, take it as ammunition to fuel you further.
Yeah, definitely.
Simple.
Yeah, so you know, as I said, you know, we're just here to just like give you like a little intro, just to say that we're back, and just to I don't know what we've got, anything up and coming. I don't know, you got any ideas, anything that you would want to think we can add to the group, or anything that you would think would contribute to the group? And
yeah, currently nothing right now, but these things do come to us in funny different ways, you know.
It does.
It could come to you right in the dead of sleep.
Yeah.
It could come to you when you're like, you know, you're brushing your teeth, you're on the toilet. These things can come to you, you know.
We're back, guys. We're back.
Definitely.
We're back. Yeah. Oh, I've got an idea. Oh gosh. I hope my idea isn't coming. I'm on the toilet. I can only focus on one thing at a time. Some people can multitask. That's not me. Hey. So yes, how have you been? How's life been with you, Samson? And are you still doing more videos? What's happened? Are you took a step back, and what's improved or anything like that? What would you say? People are going to see more of you on your videos. Don't forget to tune in. His Samson X. Tune into his channel and support the brother. You know what I mean? Definitely support the brother, man. Support the brother. Yeah. So.
But yeah, you know, I'll pretty much say it's like been the same for me. Like I've took a step back. It's been like 3 months since I last posted anything, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And it's not a thing where I've given up as well. You know, it's not like that. But it's just kind of like I need to like reevaluate a few things, and I probably need to reinvent myself, and just, you know, take a step back, take a look from the outside, looking in, and see, okay, where can I go now? Maybe I was on the right path and I just need to carry on. But yeah, man, I've taken a step back, but I ain't going nowhere. Don't ever get it twisted. I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Samson X will continue.
Yeah.
But it's just a matter of time.
That is it.
Yes.
That is it. So do you see yourself maybe like keeping to the same kind of vids that you do, or do you feel that you may be like, you can see yourself like doing something a little bit more different now? Do you think that there's anything that's changed within you these past 3 months that you thought, you know, something, maybe I'll try a different flavor in something else, like kind of challenge yourself in a different angle? Or do we just think you just keep to the same like
formula and structure?
Yeah.
I think, you know, for the most part I will, because even still to this day I'm getting people subscribed to my channel. I'm getting positive comments.
Okay.
So I know something's working. So I could do what I was doing, but come at a slightly different angle, maybe.
Okay.
But I think, yeah, it's always best to not try and reinvent the wheel all the time, because you have to do what works.
Yeah.
If you do what works, but put your own personal flavor onto it, then yeah, I think you can get success out of it. Yeah.
You know, sometimes to say, like, you know, as you said, brainwaves come when in the most peculiar places. Do you know what I mean? And you just don't know how it's gonna go. Like I didn't know that, you know, obviously because like of certain personal situations of like moving from one apartment to another. You know, that was like, which is a positive move, guys. That's all that was happening, is that basically I just moved properties. Do you know what I mean? And like, you know, being in another new home now. Do you know what I mean? Comfortable, established, and everything. That is great. I give God thanks for that. Do you know what I mean? And you know, going through the 18 months of recovery and being where I am today, I give God thanks, because I've come a very long way. And to continue to want to do these YouTubes, it's always been in my head, but I had to get things out of the way first. I had to sort out my priorities. I had to make sure that my mind was in the right place, that I'm stable enough, that my head is, you know, like, my head is like, you know, my mental's like at a place where I can continue to do these YouTubes. I don't just want to be like, I'm going to start something and then finish it. I'm done with that kind of life. Starting something, finishing it. Some things you have to cut off because like you've tried it and it hasn't. It's not like it hasn't worked. It's just like it takes you to another. It can open another door to take you to the next level. Do you know what I mean? And
Yeah,
do you understand?
it's almost like it wasn't meant to be. Like if you
Yeah,
try this one thing and you feel in your soul
yeah,
it's not right, then it just wasn't meant to be. But
yeah,
you can always tell. It's hard to describe it, but you know, you can
yeah,
always feel it deep in your gut
yeah,
when you know you're meant to do something,
yeah,
or you know you're not meant to do something and move on
yeah,
to something else. You can feel it in
yeah,
your gut, and your
yeah.
gut never ever steers you wrong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's very true.
Yeah, and it's
Very,
cool.
very true. And that's where a lot of people, that's where we mess up, don't we? Because like we have this gut instinct and we think, oh my gosh, do you know what? We're supposed to like, we know it's true and we know that I think we just don't want to accept the truth that that is the way it is because sometimes it can be uncomfortable
Yeah,
and sometimes it's not looking the way how we thought it's supposed to go. But you see them got feelings. It's for our own good. Our
yes,
conscience and pricks and you know our it pricks our conscience and it gives us that feeling to say, you know what, no, you shouldn't. It's not like this.
yeah,
Sometimes we pattern up our own journey, and really the journey that God's got for us and planned for us, it's already been planned, so it's already been set. But however, we go along the journey and we learn along the way, and we go into a routine and we do what we have to do. But deep down, when all said and done, our journeys are already been set ahead of us. Do you know what I mean? But then when it comes to when we get closer to each journey, and when we get closer to closer to our destiny, man, say, and our journey in life, we see certain things that we thought we're supposed to be there, supposed to have, or whatever. It's not supposed to be. So then it's like, oh my gosh, what do I do now? Yeah. And you try to fight it, and you try to find other areas around. You try to build on it when there's just no substance. And when it gets like that, guys, you just have to let it go.
yeah.
Whatever it
Simple,
is, you have to let it go. If it ain't working and it can't be rectified, and you've tried to rectify it and it's still not working, that's telling you something. You have to let it go.
simple as that.
Simple, simple.
Yeah, and I often say, certain things and certain situations like that are like glass vases.
Mm.
Sometimes it's better to leave it broken, put it
Yeah,
in the bin, than get hurt trying to put the pieces back together.
yeah,
Kind of makes no
definitely,
sense. Sometimes you
definitely.
just have to bite your tongue and buy yourself a new glass vase.
Yeah, because you always was used to that one. You it's like you. It's
Mm,
like my plant. It's like an illustration. It's like me, it's like my plant Hope. I called her Hope, yeah. And I
mm.
had her from when she was little, and then that was like my incentive to grow through my recovery. And she traveled 18 months with me through my recovery.
It's a
Well,
symbol.
19, 20 months now, to tell you the truth. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So yeah,
it's a symbol.
it's a symbol,
Yeah.
yeah, to show like, wow, do you know what I mean? I'm growing, you're growing, I'm
Mm,
growing, you're growing, I'm growing. You know what I mean? And the more, sometimes don't get me wrong. Oh my gosh, she's died enough times. She's shriveled up and gone to her last bit. And I thought, you know what? Forget you. I'm gonna dash you away. And then I
mm.
thought, no, I can't. And so I watered her again, and I seen that's all she needed was just to be watered.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? She just needed that TLC. She just needed to be watered. She just needed to be taken care of. She just needed to be spoken to. Do you speak to plants? Yes, you speak to plants. It sounds mad, but yeah, I do. And because I believe that everything that God created, he's got some kind of life. Probably ain't
exactly.
got a
Yeah.
soul, but it's got a life. You know what I mean? But yeah, so I started to see her grow. Then I moved her in many angles, and she just and certain angles, like if I put her in my living room, I noticed that she didn't like it in there. She was just like, don't like it in this angle. So
Mm.
then up in the kitchen, she's growing. And now I've put her in this new property and like the apartment, and I've put on the windowsill there. She's kind of like, I could see it. I could see it. Like she's kind of like, wow, where am I now? And you know something? She's growing. She's growing. Do you know what I mean? I just know two things I learned. Don't overwater your plants and make sure that because they don't always need watering every day.
Mm.
Sometimes you can drown. And why I'm saying all that is because of our lives. Sometimes, you know what I mean, we can like we need to water one another. We need to encourage one another. Sometimes we
Yeah.
need to be watered, and from others, and also in our own lives. You know what I mean? Personally, don't overload yourself. Don't overfill yourself too much. Don't overthink. And I'm very, very bad for that. I was very, very terrible for being an overthinker. And the more you overthink, it makes you overthink more and overthink more and overthink more and overthink more until you just like you become limp, and your brain just thinks, wow, yeah.
Yeah, do you know what? The brain can only handle so much information before it becomes overloaded with like absolute nonsense. So this is why you've got to be careful what you take in and who you get it from. With certain things, certain times ain't always like. No, what I'm trying to say is,
no, he's watering your garden.
Yeah, certain things you just don't need to hear from certain people.
Of course, absolutely. Too many, as we've said in previous videos, too many. When what I've learned now, do you know what I mean? When you've got a job or a career or an idea or a platform that is setting you to reach higher goals, keep it to yourself.
Yes.
Keep it to yourself. Do you know what I mean? Because sometimes, man, people ain't there to water it for you and to help you. They're there to put some kind of like toxic in that water. Do you get what I'm saying? Not everybody's going to give you, just the real legit water, the proper H2O. People are going to mix it with something, do you know what I mean? To try and contaminate it and to bring it down. Do you know what I mean? So you don't have to share. I know it's exciting to share your new ideas with family, friends, this and that. You know what I mean? If that's great, but you have to know who you're saying it to. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
And rather you just work on your thing alone. Do you know what I mean? And see how it goes. And then just like, wow, do you know what I mean? Boy, okay. When did you do this? Well, say I did long time. Do you know what I mean? I've just been doing it behind closed doors. I just didn't want to. You don't have to share everything. You don't have to share everything. Sometimes you have to have some things to yourself. Do you know what I mean?
And sometimes it's like a sign of maturity.
It is.
If you can keep it to yourself and keep it on a level and keep it on a down low until you're established to a certain level, then it kind of shows how far ahead you are.
Yeah.
And like I say, you got to watch for those who don't clap when you win. And one thing I always like to say is real G's move in silence.
Jeez.
Real G's move in silence.
Like that, man. Like that, man. The essence of silence is beautiful.
Yes.
You know that. People say silence is golden. Silence is, when you're doing your own thing and you're keeping silence, do you know what I mean? It's a beautiful, it's a beautiful, it's challenging and it's scary because you become vulnerable because we're so used to people putting their inputs. But when you have to change that script, when you have to pattern it different now, unravel it and repattern it, but now you're doing it on your own, you feel vulnerable. You feel a bit like scared, lonely. You don't know. Sometimes fear kicks in, false evidence appearing real, as they say. So I like that one. Yeah, so it's like, boy, I don't know what to say. You know what it is? It's just the unknown. Everybody's scared of something. Everybody's fearful of something. Do you know what I mean? Something, And I think it's because of the unknown of how's this going to go? How's it going to turn out? And as I said, guys, we're here and to be doing our YouTubes again. And I don't know how it's going to turn out. I don't know how it's going to go. And I've got a lot of ideas, do you know what I mean, that I want to bring to the YouTube, bring to the TikTok. And yes, I've been doing them certain in the meantime while I was just moving and stuff like that. I just thought, you know what? I just want to show another side to me, another personality to me. And that's why I was doing those like them shorts and everything like that, just to bring a little banter. Humor. Yeah. That's it, banter. A bit of humor. Yeah, that's it. A little bit of humor to show that, you know what I mean? That, DD, do you know what I mean?
He's not all serious all the time.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. Do you know what I mean? That I can be down to earth. I can be bubbly.
Backside.
I wonder what we're laughing at. It's just a private joke, guys. Just a private joke.
Inside joke. That's it.
Yeah. Who knows it gets it? Do you know what I mean? Only them who understand it cross it. Anyway.
Exactly.
So so show that good sense of humor. I'm very bubbly. And
your life.
So yeah, it's just
Yeah.
that's how it is. That's how it is. You know what I mean? So like you can follow us on also on TikTok. Also I forgot what I was on TikTok. Is it DD? DD. I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
try and just DD. Just follow me on TikTok on DD. And if I can find a link to that, then I'll put it on the bottom of the YouTube as well, if I can find that. Instagram, I'm kind of like trying to build back up on the Instagrams as well. That's Unique and Pamper. You'll find me on there. You know, you'll find me on Unique and Pamper on the Instagram, and you'll find me as DD. I'm trying to change it as DD, aka Queen of Hearts. That's my new name, the Queen of Hearts, because you know something, only a queen has a real heart. And that's how it is. Yeah. And there's many queens out there. We realize them. So all the queens out there, man, do you know what I mean? The Queen of Hearts, big up. Yeah. And that's it. So, you know, you got any Instagrams, anything, TikToks they can follow you on, or you just
follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Both names Samson X the guy.
Okay. Samson X the guy.
Just follow me, innit?
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And that's it really, guys. Do you know what I mean? There's not much to elaborate on. There's not really much to go on. Just want to thank you for your support, all subscribers out there. Do you know what I mean? And bigger things are coming, you know what I mean, in the new year as well. Do you know what I mean? I've got some things like lined up for like in a few months from now. Do you know what I mean? Where some of the local subscribers, or even around the world, do you know what I mean? There's going to be a place at a venue where we're all going to link up. So look out for that. There's going to be a grand opening on that. And that's something that I don't mind sharing. So that's something just to like put down in your diary, and you know what I mean? Like put a question mark beside it, because I haven't got dates and times or anything yet. That's going to be organized by me and Samson X. He's going to come and do his stuff. I'm going to do my stuff. We're going to build together and go get it. We're going to launch out the Go Get It, who we are, the essence of love and motivation. Yeah. Guys, we just want to say thank you. Thank you for joining us. We know that, you know, that you're going to we know that you'll skip. I hope I don't skip. I'll say that when you do watch this video, guys, do you know what I mean? This is just an intro back to Go Get It. Do you know what I mean? You can also join us on the Go Get It group. I will leave the link down below. You can also join us on Facebook. I've got to Go Get It on Facebook as well. Go Get It on Facebook. I'm ever all over the place now, and I'm keeping busy.
Best thing to do though. Yeah. Be everywhere.
So I forgot. So we've got Facebook, Go Get It. We've got a group on that. We've got Go Get It on WhatsApp. So I'll send the link to that. I've got Instagram, Unique and Pamper, and also TikTok, DD. Well, I'm going to see if I can change the name on that so you can. But if you just look for DD or Deirdre in it, I think that you'll come up as Deirdre. Deirdre Grand. So, yeah, I think it'll come as that. But look for DD. You'll see me anyway. I'm sure you'll find me. So I'm just doing like little motivations on there, just on little skits and reels, the funny side and the serious side. It's all, my life is based around motivation, love, and motivation, and that's what it's about. Positive vibes every time. Do you know what I mean? You know,
yes.
You know, it's like as I say, dream team makes a real team. You know what I mean? And there's no team without having a dream team. So when you dream and you have a team that dreams with you, you can go large. You can go large on your own, but when you have that collab with somebody else on that same page, that same vibe, do you know what I mean? Like Samson X, man. Do you know what I mean? We share visions together. If you look at our previous videos, we shared a lot of visions together, a lot of love, a lot of like input, you know what I mean? And we work well together.
Yeah,
do you know what I'm saying? We work very well together. Do you know what I mean? He's my boy, man. Do you know what I mean? And like, I like his motivation. I like how, and you know, also he's very motivated in the gym. He does a lot of gym. He goes to the gym every single day. I'm not a gym person. I used to be a gym person, but however, I'm going to try and get back there one day. But you know, yeah, he's a very motivated person on the gym, and maybe one day we can do like a you know, a talk on that, how to look after the body, how to keep yourself fit, how to keep yourself stimulated, and how it does, what it does for you personally, how it does, how it helps you mentally.
Yes,
do you know what I mean? And the motivation of going to the gym. It's not just going to the gym to keep healthy and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? And looking trim. Yeah, that's all about it. But it's the deep thought, you know, the deep realist behind it is about your mental health and keeping yourself stable. There's a lot of things why people go to the gym, and I think it's just to like, you know, some people got like anger issues, some people got like you know, like anxiety. It can be so many things. There's a multitude of reasons why people go to the gym. Do you know what I mean? You know, and the outcome is them they come out blossoming, looking healthy and looking trim and everything like that. And that's good. It's good. It's important to keep yourself healthy. It's important to keep yourself trim. It's important to keep yourself in a good shape. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You can't just value yourself and put junk in your body. You can't do that. And I've learned the hard way, but now I'm working on it.
Yeah, most definitely. You can't. Yes, like you say, you can't put junk in your body and tell me you love yourself.
Hi, whoever's watching. Hi,
hello,
welcome.
Yeah. But yeah, like you say, you can't put junk in your body and tell me you love yourself.
No,
because it's not true. It's a lie. It's a lie from the pit of hell.
Oh, gee.
But yeah, you know, you're talking about fitness. Like, there is so much spiritual food for you to be eating right there, man. And I don't even know if we've got time to touch on that today.
Elaborate a little bit, you know. If you want to leave it for a next time, we can leave it for a next time. But you go and deep now, because that's sweet in me now. You can't start a topic like that and not finish it.
Okay.
We're go-getters.
I've opened up a can of worms here, so
you've opened up inspiration. You've opened up a can of motivation, so you better finish it.
Yeah, I got the spoon. No, I'm going to Auntie Fifi's, you know.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. Fifi ain't in this scene. You ain't in this season. All right, go on.
No, it's like you say, fitness is not just for the body. Yes, of course it's for the body. That is like the primary concern, right? You know, I want to look good in and out of clothes. Of course, everyone does. But it doesn't just callous your hands when you lift weights. It calluses your mind as well. You know, you go through certain little things in life. Like, I mean, before the gym, right? I'd say, for example, I'd stub my toe or spill my tea or coffee on the floor, and I'd spend like half an hour just getting upset over it and just screwing and stewing in my head, thinking, why does this little thing have to happen to me for? But I feel like, you know, once you shed enough blood, sweat, and tears at the gym, it helps with discipline. So, you know, the little things you can kind of just shrug off. Yeah, you curse to yourself for a little bit, but you leave it to a minimum and think, okay, I'll shrug it off, do what I gotta do, pick myself back up, and away I go again. And it kind of, it doesn't just boil down to physical fitness. What a lot of people don't discuss is mental fitness as well.
Sorry, Samson, do you remember the time when we spoke about in the previous video, we talked about the mental gym?
Yeah.
We spoke about going to the mental gym daily as well. That's something that we have to go to daily, is the mental gym in our mind. You know, make sure that we always go to that gym, because sometimes people don't want to think.
Exactly.
People don't like to think. People don't like to face the reality. We covered a lot of topics on that. If you look at our previous videos, we covered about facing reality, facing certain things in your mind. You know, we covered so much. We covered so much. If you look back on the videos, we've covered that as well.
There is a ton of spiritual food to be eaten right there, man. If you look back, at this point, it's hours now. It's hours of footage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So much. Yeah. So much wisdom to be taken in.
Yeah. You know,
and so much more to come in the future.
Oh my gosh, definitely. Yeah. You know, we've brought so much. We brought so much to the platform of the table. Do you know what I mean? We brought so much, and you know, it's a lot of effort that we brought, because the good thing about it, as I said, when you can collab with somebody from, especially mentally as well, you've got that connection, mental connection. When you've got that and you work well together, do you know something? You look back, say, "Rah! I didn't realize how much videos that was done, how much lives that we did." Do you know what I mean? And yeah, man, and
how much truth we were spitting on them lives.
Yeah. You know, we're not perfect people. We're people that's coming from. Boy,
we got stories. Definitely.
Oh, we got stories.
We got dirt on us. But that makes us better people.
We got a bit there, bit dirt.
Yeah, a bit of dirt.
Thank you, darling. Thank you. Yeah. So you know, So you know, we're not squeaky clean people. We just decided that we just didn't want to be
in the dirt anymore.
And you know, and we just, you know, what we done. we cleaned each other off, you know, we cleaned ourselves off individually. And if you
Yes.
see any dust or anything, we said, bro, you know what? Yeah.
Okay, yeah, take a look, man. I got you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And we just build each other up, and that's what it's about. That's
Simple.
a real dream team. And
Yeah.
we're not here, as I said, we're not here to chew to anybody. We're not here to, you're probably thinking, what is this all about, the Go Get It? Go Get It is realizing your potential, get motivated, get ready, get steady to go and to fulfill your dream and your goals. And
Yes.
sometimes, you know, it starts off with working on you first, building that foundation of that goal setter, goal getter in you. You have to, it starts with you.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
It all
Nobody
starts
can do
with
it for you.
you, the individual.
Nobody can do it for you. I mean, Samson can take me to the gym and I'll just be like, you know, just for the sake of going, because I know it's a good place to go and you have to work hard.
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
like I can only motivate you so far.
yeah.
But you have to want it. You have to want to do it.
Yeah.
It's like with anything, like if you're suffering from addiction, and you want to give that up, you've got it in you to want to. It's like if you want help, you have to help me to help you. Do you get what I'm saying? It's because, all right, let me talk in metaphors again. So, if you want to push this stone up the hill, right?
Hello, that's better. You make a difference. Yeah.
Like if you want to metaphorically, right, push this stone up the hill, you have to want to do it. I'm not going to come and help you, break my arms for you. You have to want to push this stone up the hill.
Yeah.
So we can do it together.
Yeah.
And then once you get the ball rolling, I might just ease up a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I'll see you growing. I see you shining. I see you rolling the ball a bit more. I'm going to ease up a little bit more. Then you're escalating again. Then I'm just going to take my hands off.
Yeah.
And then you're rolling this stone up the hill. And you don't even realize I've taken my hands off.
I like that.
Or it's kind of like, you know, when you was learning to ride a bike as a child, like when your dad's holding you from behind and you don't realize Papa is let go. Yeah. Papa has let go. And you're riding his bike now. Daddy, don't let go. Don't let go. Yeah, I won't let go. And you're just standing there. Like, Daddy, don't let go. Please, don't let go. Yeah. I got you. Yeah. It's like, look, son, daughter, you're riding all on your own. Yeah. You're doing it.
Yeah.
So then you've eased up.
That's it.
So yeah, you've wanted to help me help you.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
It does make a lot of sense because, like, you know, given that scenario, it's like, okay, then do you know what? You've taken a step back until you've taken your hands away, and then, but you always still got them.
Yes.
You always still got them. You're always going to be there. You've got them, but it's just like, it's for you to like stand on basically your own 2 feet, and you've got this because because you put the effort in, as you said, you doing it to defeat that object. It doesn't make sense. But for a person, when you see the person started to make some moves and make some, you know, a push, a motivation, and you see them start working with you, as you said, you can take steps away and take steps back until they actually got it.
Yeah.
But, you know, some people get frightened with that because then they think, I thought it was you doing it with me all the time, but it's like, no, you did this yourself. You see, and how I can relate to that, the 18 months of you know, when I went through my challenges and my recovery stage, do you know what I mean? Yes, I had support. I had tremendous support, family, friends, professionals, everybody behind me. Do you know what I mean? And what I didn't realize is that because I was pushing and motivated and working alongside to want to change and walk away from certain things and change my lifestyle, what I didn't realize is that they was exactly what you was doing, like taking steps back until I finally ended up where I am now. Do you know what I mean? In my own home, and you know what I mean? I'm thinking, oh my gosh. And I did get a bit like that because now I realize that the stabilizers have been taken off, the support's gone and everything like that. They've still got me if I need them, but it's just the fact that, wow, do you know what? I'm in my own home.
Yeah, but then you realize it's a little scary at first, but then you realize I actually had the power in me all along.
All along.
Yeah, but I just needed a little bit of guidance.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's all it was. And when you've got people like that to help you, invest in you, they're giving you the time. People will give you the time and day as long as you You know what I mean? Give yourself the time and day
Exactly.
and want that help.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's people there for you, man. People are there for you to help you, and it's living proof. Yeah, I've done this all myself. Do you know what I mean? Yes, because I put the efforts in, I put the work in, I put the blood, sweat, and tears in. And believe me, blood, sweat, and tears. And he will tell you. Do you know what I mean?
Very
Blood,
true,
sweat,
yeah.
and tears. Do you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, man, do you know what? When you've achieved and see reward, do you know what I mean? And this home, and this is my reward. And I know there's going to be many more, but this is just like what came out of the 18 months. You get me?
Exactly. And there's so much more good to come.
Oh my gosh.
And sometimes, yeah, just take a step back and look at the fruits of your labor.
Come on.
I did that.
Yeah.
I did that.
Yeah.
With help, yes.
Yeah,
Don't get me
yeah.
wrong, but I did it
Yeah.
because I was capable.
Yeah.
I should be pat on my back.
Always be there. Yeah.
Yeah.
The support can always be there, you know, G. The support can
Yeah.
always be there. But it's just like, it's, as I said, as we always will say, it starts with you.
Yeah.
Starts with you. And you've got it. So when you believe that, well, I ain't got it, can't do it, this and that, blah, blah, blah. You tell yourself you ain't got it, then you ain't got it.
Exactly.
You tell yourself you've got it. Simple as. You tell yourself you ain't got what it takes, then you'll never know. Then you're just gonna live your life growing old and with this and that. Do you know what I mean?
With regret.
Yeah. Shoulda, woulda, couldas.
Wondering where it all went wrong.
And I don't want to live with a shoulda, woulda, couldas. I don't want to live that life. Do you know what I mean? And I've gained so much understanding, mental understanding. And your mental health is a very, very sensitive thing. But I tell you, man, when you train it, when you start to put effort into your life and motivation, your mindset changes. It changes. It changes the way you think, the way how you used to think, because you're no longer living in that lifestyle. You're not no longer thinking like that, thinking negative, thinking down, thinking insecure. So when you start to rise up and move forward, your mindset changes, man.
Yeah,
your mindset changes. Things that you think, flashbacks come back and things will come to test you again. But you say,
it's up to you to say, no way.
No,
you go away.
Yeah?
Go away.
Yeah.
Not me. You ain't gonna get to me.
That's it.
It's like you said, the mind is a powerful thing.
Powerful.
And people really underestimate how powerful their own mind is.
Yeah.
And it's like, there's certain little setbacks and certain little things and labels that society might put on you. For example, right, I'll tell you exactly what I'm talking about. I know that I've had ADHD from the longest time, right? And you could look at it as a setback, but I don't.
That's it.
I've chosen to use my ADHD as a superpower
and work with it.
Yeah, and I do that in the gym. And do you know? And like, if anyone's watching, you know me, and you see me in the gym, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Right. I get people coming up to me all the time, commenting, "Yo, can I have some of your energy? Where do you get that energy from?" And I'm not even trying to like brag or anything.
Yeah.
See, I train like One Punch Man. Trust me.
Yeah.
When I say you, I train like crazy. Honestly, like if you could sum it up into one word, or shall I say 2 words? Supreme athleticism. I'm not even trying to brag. Those who know me know exactly, and those who see me train know exactly what I'm on about.
Sorry, I'm just trying to swallow that. I'm just trying to digest what you just said.
Supreme athleticism.
I don't know more. I'm full. I'm still chewing on the first one. What we're gonna do? We're gonna get Samson to
Supreme athleticism.
What we're gonna do? We're gonna get Samson to. In fact, you know what I mean? I would like you to send one of your videos send me one of your videos that working in the gym, and we're going to put it on YouTube. We're going to put it on one of our channel on the channel, yeah? So people can see your motivation. So whether you want to do a new one, when you go to the gym and you just give a little talk on it, because it's for the YouTube channel. So to go get it. So what you just do, you talk through it, and then you just show the efforts
a quick compilation of
Yeah.
each little thing I do.
It's amazing. It's phenomenal. Honestly, the way how he works out is just like crazy. It's off the hook. I ain't bigging you up like that, man. You know what I mean? It's just swelling up, man. Gosh, pushing me off the script. Whoa. Do you know what I mean? But nah, he really works hard. And that's what I said. There's a lot of multitudes of things behind why people go to the gym. It could be because there was, no, touching sensitive, heartstrings right now. It could be because it was bullied. There could be because they went through certain things as a child. It could be for any kind of trauma. It could be traumas that they experienced, and they just went to the gym and found out, and just put it out, just take it out all on the, as again, blood, sweat, and tears to just build yourself up through that. Became stronger, and then let me tell you something. Just because you see somebody go to the gym, and they're looking hench and looking all bulky and good and everything like that, which is good and healthy and all that, doesn't mean that they came from it happened easy.
Because it doesn't, trust me. No, I'd just like to clarify, the reason I started going to the gym wasn't because I was bullied. It's because I didn't like what I saw in the mirror. Simple as that.
Yeah. I'm looking in the man in the mirror. I'm telling him to change his way. Go to the gym. Sorry, I was having my little moment there, Yes, guys. So, this is who we are. We're not going to put on our hairs and graces. We're just chilling. Do you know what I mean? We're not coming here. As you said, you're looking all our videos. We never come with anything formal. We ain't coming with now today, like with the newsreaders. Today on Go Get It. A man from Wolverhampton or woman. No, we ain't coming with that. We just chill back, relax back. We just talk. Do you know what I mean? And that's how we want it to be.
We come with character.
Yeah. Character, personalities. If we laugh and we want to bust joke, we bust joke.
We do that.
Yeah, some of it we have corny jokes that we just understand for each other. But, do you know?
And do you know something? Yeah. Character is a blessing.
It is.
I actually wake up and I thank God for character, confidence, and charisma. I actually thank Him for that.
Amen. That's beautiful.
I always say, I thank you, God, for my confidence, my character, and my charisma every morning, without fail.
Do you know what? Touching on that spiritual side for a moment, you know what I mean? I was doing my devotion today, and it's like saying, I'm the light of the world because darkness will soon come. And when I looked into that, it's like you're looking outside and it's light, but you're just seeing it as daylight. God is the light of the world. If it wasn't for Him, there'd be no world. This is, I'm just saying, there wouldn't be no world. There wouldn't be no existence.
Of course. He
is the light that made the light. So you think this light, that daylight that we're seeing now, is His light that's making us see all? I don't even want to go there because it's deep. It's deep. Very, very deep. It's deep. When you go into the spiritual context of how God created things and the nature and the beauty of how He put things together and form things together. Do you know what I mean? It's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. No other thing and no other theory could have put this together. No way.
Nothing can compare.
The alignments and the way how He shaped things, the way how all trees are different and how they have different kind of meanings, lemon trees, normal trees, every kind of tree, do you know what I mean? How and
oak trees.
The oak trees and
poinciana tree, sycamore tree.
But yet there's still trees.
Exactly.
They still have a purpose. And it's just like us. We're all people.
Yeah, it's like people short, tall, black, white, Asian, wherever you're from.
Don't say fat.
I didn't say.
Just say fluffy people.
Well, yeah, fluffy people, scrawny people, hench people, somewhere in between people.
Not really.
Somewhere in between people.
No, it's true. Yeah, you do. You get the big, you get the small, you get the fat, you get the slim, you get the scrawny, you get the, you get the nutrition, you get the non-nutrition, you get all sorts, All shapes and sizes. Do you know what I mean? Coming from different cultures, different ethnicities, different.
Right.
You know, you got it
Different
all.
backgrounds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're all one people.
Mm-hmm.
We're all one people, man. We're all one people.
Like if you cut me open and if you cut someone else from Singapore open, we bleed red. Everybody bleeds red. Show me a person that doesn't bleed red. I beg you.
Me.
What color do you bleed then? Huh?
I don't bleed. No. My blood ain't red, you know. My blood's like more like a cherry, like like dark. It's really dark cherry red. It's really it is. My blood is really dark.
It's still red though, nonetheless.
I just want to be unique and different.
Yeah, you always do.
Yeah, but it's true. It's true. Cut us all the same, you know. We bleed the same. Do you know what I mean?
Simple, yeah.
Just because we don't think the same does. And this is what I said to somebody the other day. I said, just because you think something differently doesn't mean that you're wrong. It's your opinion. It's your thought. It's like we got a phone. I don't know if I've done this scenario before on here, but we got a phone. And then it's not top of the notch one, but it's a phone. It does the same thing. You know what I mean? Got a phone. And if I say to you, right, I'm going to do a little thing now. I say to you, okay, tell me what you can see. Tell me what you can see on your side.
A mobile phone.
Okay, it's a mobile phone, but you describe what you can see on your side. What can you see? Call out everything. What can you see?
It's like a pearlescent purple phone, and I can see a camera and I can see a flash. And there's something that says AI on the back of it.
Yeah, but I don't see that. I see just I'm seeing like a black screen though, with just like a border of like plastic around it.
Is that what you're seeing?
That's what I'm seeing, but
come and see things from my side of the fence.
You see?
You get me?
You see? Yeah. Okay, that's my G.
You get me? Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. You know, this is where we go wrong, because somebody puts an opinion out. This is where relationships go wrong, or friendship, or whatever it may be. You know, people want to just stick to their opinion, their side, their story. This is what they think. This is how it is. And they're not willing to compromise and go and look on the other angle. Yet it's still one meaning. That was just a phone, just an ordinary phone, mobile phone. Yeah. And yet Samson gave me his definition of what he could see. I'm giving a definition of what I could see. Now, me and him could have gone into an argument, knowing that it's still a mobile phone. All he was doing is giving his opinion. I was giving my opinion. Doesn't make it wrong. It's still a phone. So when we come together in any situation, before you start busting up in your relationships or whatever it would be, that's another story, but whatever it may be, or people who come in with opinions, think about, just put yourself empathetically in their situation. Go and look from their angle. And once you look from their angle, bring them to your side. And honestly, you'll probably see that you can come to some solution, some positive solution. That was very good. See, I like the way you just quickly thought, see, that is good. And not many people think like that. So that shows to me that you're an understanding person, that you're very understanding. You give the time of day for people's opinions, and you see, and you want to show, you understand what that person was saying, you know, what a person says. But you're saying, like, I heard what you had to say, then you heard what I had to say. And it's like, not dear, come and look from this side. Let me just show you this side though. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? You're kind of like.
And I think, like, if you still want to look from your side and you don't want to see things from my side, that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
But don't try and change my mind about it.
Yeah.
Because I'm still going to see things from my side of the fence. Good. I'm open enough to see what you're seeing. Yeah. And if I don't agree with it, that's fair. I'm not going to chastise you over it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, if you can refer back to real life situations, people ruin relationships because of one little different thing that they think. Like, it's like, there's been families that have been completely broken up because of like different political beliefs. And I don't even want to sit at the same dinner table. Yeah. It's like, where are you going? Where are you going with that, really? It's like, yeah, you might have a, you know, even with the people that are closest in my circle, we share a lot of similarities, but we have different opinions on different things. And that doesn't stop me from from being around you.
Yeah.
That doesn't stop me from having love in my heart for you.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's all because of when you're mature enough to understand that your opinion isn't somebody else's opinion, when you can reach that stage of maturity mentally, do you know what I mean? Then you know that you're in the right place with yourself and with others. Because as you said about relationships, do you know what I mean? You get into a relationship, do you know what I mean? Family or with somebody, and then you realize that, you know what? It can't be just a one-way thing. It has to be a 50-50. It has to be an agreement. When you're going to get into a relationship, okay, with family and this and that, it's different. But when you're getting into like an intimate relationship with somebody, you know, from the opposite sex or whatever, do you know what I mean? You meet somebody, do you know what I mean? And you remember you're chalk and cheese right now, you're oil and water, you're man and woman, do you know what I mean? You're just looking from different angles right now. You've always carried your opinions. She's always carried her opinions. You're coming together now. This is what it's called the dating process. You get to, this is going to be, I would have to do a topic on that. But it's going to be like, we leave that one for TikTok. But it's going to be like a dating. It's dating process where you get to know each other. You're offloading how who you are, what you like, your likes, your interests, dislikes, likes, all sorts. Do you know what I mean? And then she's also doing the same. Now you remember it's the dating period. Remember, like the phone, it's a phone. Dating period, yeah. Do you know what I mean? So now he's giving his side, I'm giving my side. So therefore, you know what I mean? Then we'll see if it's compatible. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Doesn't mean that what you said, because you don't like your egg scrambled and I like my sunny side up, doesn't mean that.
That doesn't mean I don't ever want to see you again.
I don't want to see you again. That's going to cause a problem.
Exactly.
I don't eat meat. But I eat meat. Okay, then fair enough. You know, eat your meat. Do you know what I mean?
It's just a small subtle difference.
Doesn't mean that I'm not gonna. Okay, you don't eat meat. Doesn't mean that I'm not gonna compromise sometimes and say, okay, then I'm gonna sit down and have a veggie meal with you. Do you know what I mean? Because vegetables are good and healthy anyway. Do you know what I mean? So it's all about compromising and seeing and just appreciating one another's opinion. Now, I'm not saying that you take everything as, because it can be some things that are very vulgar and like say, okay, well, I do this, I do, you know, certain things. Like, okay, then, yeah, man, I'm going to go like, you know, I mean, Kappa man and this and that. This is what I do. Do you know what I mean? Or I'm going to go and do this and that, yeah. Now, I'm going to have a problem with that because that's what I do with it. Now, you're telling me that you're like that kind of person that you're going to like go and do this and do that. And you entertain certain things. And I don't feel comfortable with it. Now, I'm not going to put myself in a situation. I may like you, and I may, and you know, but that doesn't mean that it's not for me. It's not for me. I can't, me personally, I can't be with somebody from that. I understand you and we can talk about it. And if you're not, but put it this way, if you're not willing to change certain lifestyles, that's not going to be beneficial to our relationship and to yourself. And it's just going to end you in destruction and in trouble and in prison or death. Then what is the point if you're not willing to change?
Of course.
If you're willing to change and you're willing to like work with that, and you want me to work with you, then that's different. We can roll with that. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, but that's all it's about: giving different opinions. People talk. People got to learn to talk and not talk at each other.
Yeah, talk to each other.
Talk to each other. Don't talk at each other, because then you
have a period of listening, and don't just listen, hear it, take it in. So you're not just hearing noise, you're actually taking it in, you're listening, and listen to what the other person's saying. Take your time, keep your mouth shut for a little bit, and then rebuttal. Have your reply, your response. Don't react, respond. You feel me? And it's kind of like back to that a bit. It's like, you know, if you're looking to get into an intimate relationship, like, you don't have to have every single thing matching. You don't have to have all your likes and interests match up. Like, yeah, you can have a lot in common, but what you really need to make sure about that is your core values. Because when core values are a mismatch, it's never going to work. Like, for example, if one person is, say, for example, pro-life, right, and another person's pro-choice, like, those are your core values, and that's a mismatch. So you might be able to be cordial with each other, but I wouldn't suggest getting into a relationship because your core values are a mismatch. You feel me? So, like, you have to make sure your core principles and your values match exactly. Your likes and interests can be a little bit different, but like I say, man, core values need to match up. Otherwise, where are you going? It's like,
and this is with me where it's going to touch a lot of people now. Do you know what I mean? And I'll probably agree to disagree or agree to agree or whatever.
Come on, get it off your chest.
Okay. Basically, being a Christian and decided to be a Christian, and you want to talk about relationships. As you said, what you just saw about the core thing, I decided that, okay, then I'd rather speak and meet and date somebody or be in a relationship with somebody that is of the same core. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Because then we're unevened. It's like it's unbalanced because he's on a different path or she's on a different path, and then we're just on different paths and we're on different beliefs, we're on different opinion. You know, we've got different views and values. Do you know what I mean? So I'd rather feel comfortable in knowing that even if the person has a belief, it probably don't. I'm not saying that you have to know everything about God, but at least have so. Even if he has a belief, as God said, even if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, things can happen. So I'm just saying there that if that person has got like, okay, then I believe in God, but I've never gone into like opening up the Bible fully and getting understanding and going to church, etc. But that there's still a seed there. That there's an opportunity to water that seed. Do you understand what I'm saying?
So you can work with that.
So I can work with that. Give me, that's it. Basically, say, give me something to work with. Give each other something to work with, and if you can work with it, then that's good. But if you just can't, if there's no seed there at all, and then it's just not, the ground's not suffering for that seed to like to plow into or whatever. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to receive it. Then I'm not gonna force that. So I'd rather not put myself in that kind of situation. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather not. No one's perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm far from perfect. Every day I'm getting perfected only because I'm keeping my eye on the spiritual ball.
Yeah, it's simple. Because like you say, you know, give me something to work with. So you can both meet in the middle.
That's right. Yeah.
And it's like, say for example, like say you met a man and you liked everything about him. His likes and interests lined up with yours perfectly. But his core values, I'm gonna be like really outlandish here. And he say, okay, you practice Christianity.
Yeah.
And he turns around to you and says, I'm a Satanist. That's obvious. That's an obvious complete mismatch.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna go for that.
Spiritual warfare.
Yeah, that's spiritual warfare. Yeah, so your core values are a complete mismatch. Yeah. It's like it's a no-go. Be nice knowing you, but bye-bye.
Yeah, you could be the nicest person. I'm not saying that just because you're unbeliever in God and like you're whether I'm not saying atheist, because atheist is somebody that just never gave the time of day to know and understand who God is. Do you know what I mean? But somebody says, no, I'm definitely no. I'm a what do you call it? We just call it Satanist, and that you're going down to the deepest of the deepest like that. Do you know what I mean? It's just like I forgot, that's my track of thought. Where was we with that?
I don't know. You tell me. You was on a roll.
A roll, there's a thought. No, but it's just like, you know, it's like, as you said, you know, giving some, somebody like, even if somebody said, okay, I'm a Satanist, do you know what I mean? Can still have a nice personality. Don't get me wrong. You can talk to them and you can talk about everyday life. Oh, what are you doing? You know, I mean, things of the world, everyday life, this and that. But to get to the deepest of like spiritual intimacy and stuff like that, and like mental thoughts and stuff like that, of where you're going in the spiritual realm, do you know what I mean? That's like a different level, because like that's where we just keep it on everyday talk. So we know that we're not going to get any further, like what you said. So we just like allow it. But I respect your opinion. Doesn't mean I have to like accept it.
Yeah.
But I value your opinion. Thank you.
It's like I respect you for having an opinion.
Yeah.
I don't exactly respect the opinion, but I respect you as a person.
As a person.
For expressing your opinion.
Yeah.
That's how I personally would see it.
That is it. That is it. Do you know what I mean? And it's like some people like people that are like introvert and extrovert. He's introvert, I'm extrovert.
Not really.
You're introvert.
It depends what your definition of introvert is.
Introvert is like, you know my extrovertness because I'm bubbly.
Yeah.
So I'm a bubbliness. So that I can, my extrovert can be like, do you know what I mean? I don't know. I think you're a bit in between. I've been nice. I've been lenient. I think you're in between. I think you know. I don't know. I can't speak for you. Only you can speak for yourself. That's my opinion. Now throw your opinion. Are you introvert or extrovert?
I'd say I'm more extrovert, but I do have introvert in me. What I mean by that is I love coming out of the house. I love talking to people. I love working in the room. I love making friends, of course. Yeah. And I love speaking.
Yeah.
But I like to have that little time for me. That's it.
You are an extrovert, actually, because when we was living at the old house, yeah, do you know what I mean? And then you started like the karaoke. We're doing a karaoke, yeah. And what was that for again? I think it was just because I was leaving in. It was a leaving party for leaving.
Oh, just like a summer gathering.
Yeah. And like, Samson, man, he took the mic and he got the girls going, woo! And it felt to his, so he is an extrovert. He is. He can be. He's very. One of the things I love about Samson, right, is that he's so entertaining. I love him around. He's so entertaining. Like, I can't wait for Christmas to come, man.
Oh wow!
Do you know what I mean? Because like he's just so like he's just so entertaining. It's like he doesn't care. He doesn't care. That's the thing about him. He cares, of course. Of course he does. He knows where his priorities lie and everything like that. But I mean, he just doesn't care. And that's why we get on, because like we just do. We just go get us go setters. We just do it. Do you know what I mean? And like, if people want to think, oh, what are you doing? That's your business.
Yeah,
but we ain't going to change who we are. We're not going to change who we are, because like we're not going to change our personality to suit you. We're going to change. But as I said, if I meet an introvert person, I'm not going to change who I am, but I'm going to kind of respect, and obviously you
come down to a level.
You adapt, don't you? You adapt and you respect. Okay, you're an introvert. You wouldn't do certain things I would do. Okay, I wouldn't do certain things that you would do. I wouldn't be introvert in this because I'm an extrovert. So we kind of, that's where the compromising comes. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to be like crazy every day and fizzy buckle, like, do you know what I mean, every day, you know. But there's times where I can be quiet. There's times where I can be like that, because like growing up and, you know, going for certain things, and now, do you know what I mean, getting older now, I'm not putting my age on here, do you know what I mean? And I'm not even going to ask you guys to guess my age, do you know what I mean, because I don't want to get like rowdy. Be nice. Let's just keep it nice.
Allow me. Something man get rowdy. Allow me. Something man get rowdy. And I said, feel the pain. I said, feel the pain. Ow. Feel the pain. Ow. Feel the pain.
Okay. So wow. Did you feel the pain?
I felt the pain.
Yeah.
Felt the pain.
Yeah, don't think about sheep. Anyway. So anyway.
Oh man, those who know. Yeah.
Oh, Samson, I'm so glad that we, you know what I mean? I bet people just want to think, what the heck are these people going on about? But you know something, guys, you know what? We are who we are, do you know what I mean? And those who have this kind of sense of humor, do you know what I mean? Some people would get this channel, this video, this live today, when you watch it, you would just get it, do you know what I mean? Because we're not giving you, as I said, we're not giving you anything written from a script or on a paper or whatever. We're right now sitting here looking at nature outside. Do you know what I mean? That's what we're doing. We're just freestyling. We're just being ourselves. Do you know what I mean? We're just on here being ourselves and being who we are. We're not going to put on no airs and graces and no professionalism. What's that one? Is that a word? Professionalism. My blacks aren't Fifi.
Yeah, she'd know. Yeah.
Right. So we're not going to put on no airs and graces and be something that we're not, guys. You know what I mean? We're just showing our personalities and we're just being who we are. And we're just giving you entertainment. Yes, we're giving you entertainment, but at the same time, we're giving you you know, just a motivation, as I said.
With that entertainment, we want you to take something away from it.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, with all this that we're doing, this is motivation. This is saying, right, you don't know right now, or you know, you don't know right now what's going through Money Samson's head. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, he could be going through I don't know. Unless he tells me, I don't know. Unless I say, Sam, you're right. What's going on, bro? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, this is what's going on, or blah, blah, blah. Do you get what I'm saying? Vice versa.
Simple,
so I don't know what's going on with him. He don't know what's going on with me. You guys don't know what's going on with me. I don't know what's going on with you unless we communicate. It's called it's called communication.
Simple.
And that is it. Do you know what I mean?
And that's how problems get solved.
Gosh, imagine if I bleach out my skin. Bleach. Bleach.
Yeah, this day.
Wow. It's too late. Yeah. So, you know, it's just like this helps me. It's therapeutical. Coming on YouTube and just like talking. I could never have done this before. Never. As I said previously before in the video, I could never have done this before. I had no time to. My mind was in a different on a different level or somewhere else. Do you know what I mean? That it shouldn't have been.
It's like technically you could have done, but you wouldn't have anything nice to say.
No, I would.
Yeah. No, it's like me because I was in a similar place, which is why I had to delete a lot of older videos.
Yeah.
And they will never see the light of day.
Yeah.
Because I never had.
I'm just so glad they haven't seen that version of me.
Yeah, it's like I was trying to bring motivation, but I had nothing nice to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if it was even before that, I wouldn't even bring motivation. I'd have absolutely nothing nice to say at all.
Nothing at all.
It would be a horrible poison.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trust me.
Toxic, and I probably then would have been more like. Because I'm not, as I said, we got topics to cover. Do you know what I mean? Some on here, some on the TikToks and stuff like that. And it's just like, I think I would have, I'm not a feminist, but I think I would have like
expressed
some kind of views on it. I'd be vulgar. I'd be this and that. Honestly. So as I said, guys, sitting here where we are today, we're not born with like silver spoons in our mouth, like butter wouldn't melt in our mouth. It's not like, listen, we have seen, we have touched, we have felt, we know, we felt the pinch, we felt near-death experiences, we've been there. And because like, you know, not a lot of people made it, you know what I mean? There's been a lot of fallen soldiers along the way. Do you get what I'm saying? Yes, it's happened, you know, and condolences, man. Do you know what I mean? Rest in peace and all that comes with it.
Fly high.
Yeah, man. But however, do you know what I mean? There's a few of us that was chosen to make it, and that's only by God's will. Do you know what I mean? Doesn't mean that, you know, the people that have not made it was any less. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, that's just how life is.
That's just how it lined up for some reason.
Yeah. So I guess there's a few of us that are here to show that change can happen in man and in woman. Do you know what I mean?
Definitely.
And in street life and things like that, where we're coming from and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? And to know that we can sit here in our right minds, you know what I mean? Well, just about, you know what I mean? You know. Anyway, just about, you know, that we're sitting here in our right minds, and can give you some kind of like, just show you who we are and show you that you can overcome and that you can be motivated and that you can live a life in a different way. You know, things are still going to be around us. Temptations are still going to be around us. Situations are still going to be around us. We can't change that, but we can change who we are.
Or you can change how you go about it. Yeah.
We just decided that we don't want that life no more. We don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want
worry. We don't want regrets. We don't want none of that. We just want positivity.
Yeah, man.
And being able to look forward to something.
Yeah, man. Positive vibes.
Simple. And I know life's gonna trip us up. Life ain't all roses and, you know, freshly cut grass. There's gonna
be candy flowers. You like candy flowers? And toffee apples.
Treacle toffee.
Floppy. Where's Thingy, man? Where's my girl? I can't say no names. We don't mention no names. But you know who you are. You're watching this. You know who you are. We need you to say candy floss. My dribble. Candy floss.
She crucify you for saying that. Yeah. Cotton candy.
Oh, cotton candy. and toffee apples. I love you. You know who you are. I love you, man. I love you. Yeah. Oh gosh. But yeah. So guys, if there's anything, you know, we're coming to a close. That could have been only in about an hour and like 9 minutes. So we don't want to like go and like milk it. But we just wanted to just like spend time, you know, and just show that we're back. We're going to be here with like many more discussions, topics. If there's anything that you want us to talk about, you want to elaborate on, you want us to, you got any testimonies of where you're coming from, where spiritually, if God's where God's taking you from the darkness into the light. If there's any, even if it's just everyday life where you've changed your life around, or any motivations you can give to the group, to the channel, anything like that. Do you know what I mean? As I said, we're going to leave some links below later after the channel, after the vid live, whatever you call it. Do you know what I mean? So, don't forget, guys, to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and show this video to others. Do you know what I mean? We're going to come with some meaty things, man. You know what I mean? We're just thinking. We're just thinkers. And we're dream thinkers, you know what I mean? And we're a dream team, do you know what I mean? And we can work together. That's who we are, do you know what I mean? Me and Samson, do you know what I mean? And then bona fide, man, bona fide for life. You get what I'm saying, man? Do you know what I mean? Nothing ain't gonna break that. Nothing ain't gonna change that. We've been through hills, we've been through valleys, we've been through dark times, you know what I mean? But nothing ain't gonna change that, man. Do you know what I mean?
For sure.
Okay. Okay, whatever. So, so that is it, guys. We're coming to an end, coming to a close. If there's any final words you want to say, and then we just close in prayer, Sams.
Can't think of anything else to say.
Just go get it.
Simple, yeah. Just go get it, man. Don't think about it. Just do it.
Just do it. Sometimes you have to be spontaneous and just do it. Sometimes you have to you're going to give thoughts and plans to things that you do, but sometimes, just if I do something,
rewind it, DJ.
Sometimes if I do something spontaneous, I notice it works out good. I think, there's been thinking so long, for hours and days and days and days thinking about it. And then when I just go and do it, it works. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you do have to get something. It's important to think on things, but sometimes you just like, let me just try that. It's like a step of faith. It's like taking a step of faith. It's good to think and to put things into plan, of course. But what I will say is that don't overthink. Take each day at a time. Deal with the today. Work with the today. You've got enough in the today to deal with the today. Do you know what I mean? So don't think about yesterday. Yesterday's gone. That's the past. Today is going to be a past, and tomorrow's going to be a past. So every day is going to become a past. It goes at the back of you. So just deal with it today. Deal with it today, and
simple.
Do your best in that day. Even if you got out of bed, wash your hair, made a cup of tea, this and that, whether you go to work, whether you go to school, college, whatever it may be, you stayed in your house, you know what I mean? As long as you've done something, do you know what I mean? That's an achievement.
Something that feeds the soul.
Yeah.
Whatever that may be to you.
Yeah. And it ain't chocolate.
And it ain't burgers.
It's all about healthy food now.
Yeah.
It's all about healthy, looking after. When you eat healthy, this comes alive, man.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? This comes alive. And
actually saying that, because there's been a lot of people I've been talking about, like from my experience, I've been talking at the gym to a lot of people about it. So when you eat healthy, you feel more alive. Like every little thing, you feel it more. When you feel happy, you feel it more. It's more intense. When you feel angry, you feel it more. It's a lot more intense. Even when you stub your toe, you feel it a lot more. But it's because
stub your toe a lot.
No, but it's just...
seems like you stub your toe a lot.
No, but in a sense,
that's when you're tested.
Yeah.
That's when you're tested, especially like being Christian. Yeah. And it's like, oh my gosh, bang my toe.
Knock up your funny bone.
Boy, or I'm always dropping something. I pick it up and it drops again. Pick it up, drop. Wow.
Eye twitching.
Yeah. It's like, my mouth is shaping to say that, it's shaping to it,
And the editor's there getting ready to bleep it.
Yeah, man, that's the Holy Spirit, man. No, don't say that. No. Yeah. So, guys, listen. Thank you for joining us. Thank you so much. Samson, it's great to have you back on the team.
It's good to
You
be
know
back.
what I mean? It's
Yeah.
good to have you back, man. And as I said, Samson, you go away and get that video done for us and show us some great motivations. At the moment, guys, come on, we need some more subscribers. I just need to reach 50. I've got 38 subscribers at the moment. Yeah, do you know what I mean? We're getting there.
12
I'm
shy.
not in no rush. Do you get what I'm saying? But I'm in a rush to kind of like speed up to 50 so that we can do some more. I can go more places, different venues and stuff like that. So at the moment, I'm limited. I can't do nothing on my phone because I have to have 50 subscribers to actually do what I want to do. You know what I mean? And get out and show you more things that I want to do. So, you know, get clicking and like buttons, get subscribing, tell your friends, and just make a good, you know. And I do the watch ads. I don't even watch ads. I don't got no ads, but watch the ads. If there's ads, watch the ads and just like do what you got to do to support us, man. Do you know what I mean? We support each other. Do you know what I mean? As I said, a great team is a dream team, and you know, let's support one another in love and unity, man. That's all I can say. Yes, Samson, close us in prayer, please, bro.
Okay. Heavenly Father, we'd like to thank you for this opportunity to get on this platform and share the spiritual food with the good people. And even those who haven't listened today, I hope this video will find you and the information will find you well. And I hope that even if you can take one thing off board, then we've done our due diligence. And Heavenly Father, we'd like to thank you for anyone that has actually taken what we've said today on board and taken it into their soul and chosen to do something about it. We are eternally grateful for that. And Heavenly Father, I'd just like to thank you for waking us up out of our beds this morning.
Yeah.
As some people never got the opportunity to do so.
Yeah.
And we'd like to thank you for the roofs over our heads. And we'd like to just put in some appreciation and feel something in our heart for those who don't have the roofs over their heads, and hope that they can work towards a better tomorrow. We'd like to thank you for the food that you've blessed us with, that is going to go in our stomachs for our sustenance. We'd like to just say a prayer for those who don't have the opportunity to fill their stomachs, and hope they can very soon. And we'd just like to thank you for our confidence, our character, and our charisma.
Amen.
Bringing it forward. And most importantly, we'd like to thank you for life itself. And in Jesus' name we pray.
Amen. Amen, guys. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to check my boy something. So I'm sure he's going to come up with some new footage, but go and check him out anyway, because his channel's it's really funny, you'll get to understand his motivation from it. Do you know what I mean? So don't forget, you can catch us on Unique and Pamper on Instagram. You can catch us on, as we go, we're going to leave some links below from the WhatsApp, and also can catch us on Go Get It on Facebook, TikTok, DD, and Samson X the Guy. You can catch him on Facebook as well. TikTok and Instagram. Yeah. So you can catch us. You can catch us on there. And guys, just support us, man. We need your support. We want to bring bigger things to you. Yeah. So leave your comments and have a great day, and go get it. See you guys.
Thing done. Peace.